The dream for any artist is to start making money from their music. But how do you go about doing that? This video is going to be a breakdown of all the ways you can diversify your streams of income in 2018. No musician nowadays is going to make all their money off one stream of income. You're not seeing artists making all their money off album sales. You're not seeing one artist making all their money off streaming. You need to diversify your streams of income. The best way to do this is to focus on all areas rather than just one. Let's start with digital streaming. Digital streaming is behind the biggest rise in UK sales in 2 decades, proving that that's the place to focus on to start getting an income. Spotify pays an average of 0.00437p per stream. This means if you're getting about 1 million streams, you'll make about £4,000. This may not seem like a lot of money, but in the long term, it's an easy way to start making an income. Not just that, but you also gain exposure. And exposure opens up many other doors to start getting other streams of income. In 2017, Spotify generated over $40 million in ticket sales, proving that it works as a gateway to other forms of income. People love hearing live music, and musicians love playing it. So this is perfect for the consumer and the creator. Gigging is one of the most obvious ways to start making money from your music. Chances are you'll be making money from the tickets themselves, taking a percentage of ticket sales, or getting a flat fee from the promoter. If you've got a support slot or you're supporting a major name, that puts you in front of an audience which you were never going to have before. So this pushes you to other forms of income again. If you're signed up to PRS, that means when you perform a song that is registered to them, they should pay you. Every venue should be PRS registered, so make sure you look into that before you play. Take advantage of this, because as a musician, every penny counts. Live performance leads nicely into merchandise. Merchandise is an easy way for you to start making money and giving something back to your fans. Many bands do a terrible job of merch. All they do is get a plain t-shirt and plaster their name all over it. Even if this is your #1 fan, they're most probably not going to want to wear a poor quality t-shirt with your name plastered all over it. Be creative with your merch designs so that even if someone doesn't know your music, they might see it and purchase it. At the end of the day, merchandise can be very profitable. So put some money in yourself, whether this be hiring a graphic designer or just purchasing more expensive t-shirts than usual. If you create something that is visually pleasing and just an overall good product, you'll find that people will be happy investing in it. YouTube works with artists across the world to generate revenue and start bringing in income for them. As an artist, you can put your music through third-party distributors and they'll simply collect your royalties for you through YouTube ads and YouTube Premium. Additionally, distributors who collect YouTube Content ID can collect royalties from other YouTubers that use your track. Not just this, but you can actually start creating YouTube content yourself and make money from the ads that are published on your videos. This most likely isn't going to be your music video, because how often do you see a music video go viral now? This needs to be really strong content which you think will actually generate views, whether this be educational, entertaining, or just documenting your journey. Creating high quality content will engage an audience, which overall will mean more views and more money from ads. You often see bands uploading their music video and then a few tour diaries. This isn't something that you're going to create an income from. You need to create regular content which is engaging for an audience. You'll find that this YouTube audience will eventually move over to your Spotify or to your Facebook, which can then lead to other forms of income. Crowdfunding is basically making a small amount of money from a large amount of people. In the situation of a musician, you'll find that they usually ask their fans to give them a little bit of money to help with their musical career. Crowdfunding can act as an amazing way to start making money, but also connect with your fans. But that's if you give something back. You can't expect people to just hand over money for something they know nothing about and don't have a connection with. You need to give your fans something back. Be imaginative and work with your fans to see what they want. A really good way of doing this is to offer different things for a different amount of money. For example, for £10, you might send them a recorded message. For £50, you might sing them a song especially for them. For £100, you might go to their house and do a live session. Be as creative as possible and you'll find that people are happier to hand over money and help you in your journey. You might find that you've got to a certain level in your career, you have a large following, but you're still struggling to make money. The next thing you can look at doing is collaborating with brands. If you're not a huge artist yet and you only have a couple of thousand followers on your socials, you can start looking locally. If you're an artist from Leeds, you could go around your city and go to the local coffee shops and show them your socials and say you'd be happy to promote their shop. In return, you can ask for payment. But be imaginative with this. You don't want to start spamming your fans with something that isn't relevant to them. If you did end up getting a deal with a coffee shop, perhaps you could do a session in the coffee shop. Perhaps you could do a song about the coffee shop. Anything that's still relevant to you, but also means the brand is happy. Before you start approaching brands, really look into them and see what other people they work with. For example, Jägermeister and Jack Daniels, they focus more on rock bands. So if you're a pop artist, you wouldn't look at approaching them. Also look at the size of the brand. If you're a small artist, you shouldn't be approaching places like Pepsi and Coca-Cola. They won't be interested. Find someone that's at a similar level to you and you think would vibe well. My final tip is creating value. Music sales isn't really the issue for emerging artists. It's obscurity. Currently, no one knows who you are, so no one's going to be purchasing your music. Instead, use your music as the marketing tool. If your whole marketing strategy is just to sell music, it's completely outdated. Instead, you should be looking at creating value and creating a fan base, so then your music's actually in demand. Think about the long term. If you start charging people for your music and they don't know who you are, it's never going to get bored. Instead, if you create value and give your music out to everyone, you'll create a very dedicated fan base that are loyal, and you'll soon find that when you start charging for your music and charging for other things like merchandise, they will be buying it. If you make something valuable enough, people will buy it. And this is the exact same for music. These are just a few methods of how you can start making money as a musician in 2018. If you found this useful, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment and we'll answer all of them.